Hi folks, Nathan here, hope you're all well and welcome back to unboxing videos here on my channel, where today, yes, you might have guessed it, I've got yet another bus. Now this is one of 4 buses that we're going to be looking at coming up to Christmas, because it is December now, it's the 4th of December today, and I've bought a couple more buses just to modify my collection. I've actually sold a few and bought a few more to build it back up, just in different liveries. So we'll have a look at those over the time. And yes, I'm not going to tell you what they are. I'm going to tell you what they are. It'll be a nice surprise, but we'll start today's with this Wright Eclipse Gemini. Now this is the first generation Gemini, unlike the Snowman bus that we looked at a while ago from my friend Adam Flavel. That was actually a Wright Eclipse Gemini 2, but this one is the original Wright Eclipse Gemini. And there you go, there's the livery. It's National Express West Midlands. Now the reason I've got this one is because I did have a Travel West Midlands Line 33 Gemini. However, I didn't feel that it was very detailed. I didn't feel it looked very detailed, especially the windows. They just didn't look like Gemini windows, whereas they do on here. I can tell from a distance, like the windows have got the slight curvature to the edges of them, and I don't know, this just looks more like a Gemini than what the Line 33 did, so I thought, sod it. Now, it wasn't cheap, this bus. I'm not going to say how much I paid for it, just in case a certain person in my family gets to see this video. But I will say it wasn't cheap, because these are very rare to get. They are very, very rare. National Express West Midlands buses are very rare. So I've got to extend my thank you now and a shout out once again to Dean McFadden, who is a good friend of mine. His eBay account is called Tui.737. So if you're looking for any model buses yourself or anything, maybe even some Christmas decorations coming up to Christmas, go and have a look on his page. He's got quite an interesting array of items for sale. So that's Tui.737. So it's Tui in small letters, Tui, then a full stop, 737. Tui.737 on eBay. So yeah, thanks again, Dean. He managed to source this for me. I said to him, have you got any number 5s? He said, I have, but they're for my private collection. I said, well, I want one. So he said, leave it with me, and he was able to find one. And here we are. So without further ado, we'll have a little look at the box. I don't think there's much on it, to be honest. I've just remembered I need Grandad Murray's magnifying glass. We'll have a look at the box. We'll get the model out. We'll have a good look at the model, have a look at the details, and then I'll set her down for you, give you a nice shot of her. And then I've got some notes off to the side that I researched, so I will read that for you a little bit later. So this is the sides of the box then are very plain. You can see the back of the bus there. It's got some text written down there. I think it's got the same... I think it says the same thing on this side. I'll just check in a minute. So it says Corgi. So this is made by Corgi, this one. So it's not like an exclusive first edition, or it's not Creative Master North Chord. This is Corgi. And in my opinion, I think Corgi make the best models. They're just so super detailed. They're a bit like the Gemini jets, I think, of model buses. Like, Premier planes are good, but Gemini jets, like, if you want a superly detailed model, have a Gemini jet. Yes, it does. It says exactly the same thing. I'm just going to bring Grandad Murray's magnifying glass in then, and I'll have a look. So, OM41225B, Wright Eclipse Gemini, National Express West Midlands, the number 5 Solihull, dual destination. I think it says it on both sides. It does. The original omnibus, www.corgi.co.uk, scale 1 in 76. It says that on the top of the box there. And it just says something on the bottom. Let me just have a look. Goodness me, that's very small. Hornby? It's a Hornby product, this is. Made in China. Detailed die-cast scale model for the adult collector. Not suitable for children under 14 years. Yes, well, you'd want to be very careful with this, because the mirrors, for one, can break off very easily. The window wipers can break off. That's happened to Dean a couple of times. Touch wood, that's never happened to me. So let's get this model out now. I can't remember which side. I have pre-opened the box, the outer box, just to check that there's no damage. There we go. It's that side. And then we'll just take it out. Now you can see the box a lot better. I actually bought my dad one of these a while ago. And he's displayed it like this. He's kept it in the box. Because my dad's a bus driver, and he actually used to, well, I say used to, every now and again, he does drive the number 5. And I believe my cousin also drives it as well, because my cousin is at the same garage. So it's kind of nice when they're on together. It's a bit of company for one another. So yeah, I believe my cousin also drives the number 5. And this is the service to Solihull Station, I believe. We'll have a look when we get it out. The underside then, so, oh yes, we've got 2 screws. Good job I got my screwdriver. I've just noticed in the outer box as well, before we go any further, we have got a certificate. Look at this. We'll have a look at the bus in a minute. Have a look at this first. So we've got a nice certificate there with a picture of the bus on it. And then on the back, it's got some information on it. I will read it for you, because Grandad Murray's magnifying glass has actually got a built-in super strength lens, so I can read small print. So there you go. So let me just have a quick look. I'll just show you. Look, I don't know whether you can tell. You can see there the little round lens. That's like magnifies it even more, and it's even got a little light built in. So it means I can have a good look. So, original omnibus, scale 1 in 76, OM41225, Wright Eclipse Gemini, National Express, West Midlands, 5 to Birmingham or 5 to Solihull, dual destination. So you can get this model as a number 5 to Birmingham, or a number 5 to Solihull. I believe the model I got my dad is the Birmingham one. I may be wrong. I think it is actually. I think it's number 5 to Birmingham, and I've got the one to Solihull. Collector card. Let's see what it says on the back. Wright, Eclipse, Gemini, National Express, West Midlands, 5 to Birmingham or Solihull, dual destination. The National Express brand was created in 1972 by the National Bus Company, NBC, to bring together express bus and coach services. National Express was subject to a management buyout in 1988. In 1992, National Express Group plc was floated on the London Stock Exchange. In April 1995, National Express acquired West Midlands Travel Limited, and a little over a year later it was branded Travel West Midlands. After an 8-year period, National Express again rebranded to its current form of National Express West Midlands, now recognised as the West Midlands leading bus operator, covering over 500 routes. Carrying over 1 million passengers a day, National Express West Midlands are one of the biggest employees in the area, employing more than 5,000 employees. This is to certify that this is a limited edition model and is number 0895 of only 1,200 produced. So that's worth keeping. Pop that in the bedside table with me others. I've got quite a load of them now. So I think it is time to get this beautiful girl out of the box, don't you? So, same old shenanigan. You've got a... whether this is sellotape or whether it's a sticker. Oh, there we go. Yeah, it's those transparent circular stickers. I'll just keep it oh, there's only one. There's not one on the back. Right. And then what I have to do is I have to get my nail in there and just push. Sometimes it doesn't want to open that way, but it does. On this one, there we go. Very gently lift out the box. And you can see in there was, it's just fell out. There's a plastic roof support as well. So we'll just put all that to one side. I'm going to keep the box because Dean does like the boxes, rather for his models or for ones he's going to sell. Now then, now you can see her a bit more. And yeah, perfect. Just be very careful that we don't want to think of those mirrors. So I'm going to hold the bus in the middle. I'm going to get my magnifying glass, and we've just got to undo these two. There's one and there's two. So we've got 2 screws. So what I like to do is lie the bus down in my palm of my hand while I undo the screws. So there's one of them, look. Very small screws that hold the bus in. And then we'll do the same with the front. I always go quiet when I'm doing this so I can concentrate. There we go. Just fell out nice and easily. Oh, and I've just noticed there was a little thing underneath her as well. A little plastic piece. So she was well packaged. Oh, let's stand her up. I'm just going to put her to one side just for a second while I while I tidy up, just get this screw out, and then the ID. There's a box for you. Oh, there's the other little red thing. Okay, we'll put that to one side. Try and tidy up a bit as we go. Now let's bring the bus back into shot. Just make sure there's no damage. No. Both window wipers are intact. Both mirrors are intact. We can put that off to the side. We don't need the screwdriver now. And then here we are then. So I'll come in. I don't know whether there's no, there's no sticker. It's not like the Dennis Trident, so it used to be like a sticker along the roof. So here is the front of the bus then. I can't work out that number plate. So, yeah, for those of you who know about buses or are bus fans, you'll be able to tell straight away the Wright Eclipse Gemini is based on the original Wright Eclipse single decker. So there's the front. You can see the window wipers there. Yes, it is, look, Solihull Station, the number 5. Yeah, we are going to go that way. So there's some good headlight detailing, and you've got can't quite see it against the red. We have got the indicator light there above the light. So this, with the 2 headlights and the indicator light, you can see it a little bit more on that side. It does make sort of a triangular light cluster. That's how you can recognise the first generation Gemini. And let's come closer then. Let's go round. There's the mirror, the driver's side mirror. There we go. Turn it round. Can't see me dad in there though. Maybe he's not driving it today. There's the battery compartment. That's where one of the batteries will be stored underneath there. You've got the fleet number there. I can't quite make that out. I don't know whether you can. No, it's very blurred, isn't it? As well with the indicator just behind it. Obviously this side is all blanked out, but you can see where 2 windows could have been. You've also got the petrol cap there, well, the fuel cap I'll say, just behind the driver's cab. Yeah, obviously this side's blanked out because this is where the staircase is situated. Unlike on London buses where they're situated in the middle of the bus, but we'll find that out later. Now here you go, look, this is what I'm talking about, the windows. Can you see how curved they are? They remind me of Tutti Fruttis, that's what I call them, Tutti Frutti windows, because they are squared, but at the corners they're rounded. And they've implemented that brilliantly on this model, unlike my Line 33 one. Yeah, so obviously that window can open. That one can't. That one can. That's the... Is that the emergency exit? It would be. Yes, it is. That's the emergency exit there. Just going back so you can see the logo there. So you got the double triangles, or what it's meant to represent is WM. So the blue is meant to represent a W, and the red is meant to represent an M, and they go together to form this lovely logo. And it says on it, West Midlands. West Midlands. Did I just say Widlands? I don't think I can speak today. Did I just say West Midlands? West Midlands, part of National Express. And I love these. I do like I don't know what they're a bit like. I don't know. Are they meant to represent routes? It's like diagonal bands just going up the bus. Really nice. You've got some good grille detailing there. I believe, is that the exhaust vent? We'll have a look at that later. That could possibly be the exhaust vent. And there's some good rear wheel detailing. And as you can see, the axle is just driven as one. I'm turning the opposite wheel and this one's turning. It's exactly the same with the front wheels as well. Turn the axles and both wheels spin. We'll have a look at the top then while we're here. So yeah, you can see the top there. That window opens and that window opens. Oh, those two do. Those two open. Now that one doesn't. Now on the Gemini 2, the one at the front does. This one right here. On the Gemini 2, this window does open. But obviously this is not a Gemini 2, this is a first generation Gemini. Turning round to the back. This one's got more of a modernish sort of look to it. You've got like a squared window at the back. I don't know whether they're reverse lights. Or they could be hazard lights, I don't know. You've got two tiny little lights there, look. One there and one there. You've got the number 5 and the number plate yet again. I'll just try and have a read of it if I can. I don't know. Oh my goodness, B something 53 U. It ends in a H. I really cannot work that out. It is so microscopic. Was it R1? Is it R153? Something H, I think. Oh, I really can't tell. It's so minuscule. Let me just have a quick look at the back. See if I can depict it on the yellow. No, I really can't. It's that small. It's so small. It's just really hard to make it out. You've got the Travel West Midlands logo on the back again, just above the bottom window. Travel West Midlands, West Midlands, part of National Express. You've got the fleet number there, which I can't make out either. And then the Wright Eclipse branding. On the engine compartment door, which doesn't open. And then you've got the LED light clusters at the back. You've got the indicator light. I presume this would be a hazard light as well. The two orange lights. And then you've got the fog lights underneath. And then you've got an extra light there. And then on this side, I believe this is a reverse light. A floor level reverse light. Dean thought that there was a little bit of a painting error, but with looking at it closely, I do believe that could possibly be. It might just be a little, a slight error to the paintwork. But I personally don't think so. I think it's a floor level reverse light. And maybe those are reverse lights as well, because they're white. Just notice that one's a bit bigger than the other one, but it doesn't matter. And then we're coming round to the passenger side. So won't look at all the windows again. All the windows are exactly the same. You know, some of them open, some of them don't. And then you've got some of the coach lights on this side. Well, you did on the other side as well, you can see. There's a light there that illuminates at night. And you got the branding again, West Midlands. Sorry, moving it a bit fast. There's the front. Number 5, Solihull Station. And then you've got the indicator light there. You've got the disabled access sticker on the side of the door. Fleet number and door release. And there are the doors. Aren't they lovely? Really nice detailing to the doors. And on this side you've got a long-armed passenger side mirror. And then we've come back to the front of the bus. So let me just quickly see if I can see this fleet number. It's number 4511. Number 4511. This bus is. That mirror should be a bit straighter, but I'm not going to thingy it because I might break it. Number 44511. So I'll have to ask my dad when I next see him. Has he driven that one? Not much roof detailing. You've got a couple of little pods, I believe that's possibly for air conditioning. And then on the underside, is there any underside detailing? There's a little bit, yeah. It's a little bit of frame detailing. So obviously that would be a battery compartment there, and you can see the main frame where it's built. That could possibly be a fuel tank. There's the exhaust at the back, which, yes, it comes out there, look. So that little indentation there that we can see, that is actually where the exhaust fumes come out. Which isn't very nice if you stood at the side of the road, is it? And they're blowing out towards your direction, but hey-ho. But yeah, what a beautiful bus. It's just a shame I can't read the number plate for you. Because I'd love to know whether my dad has actually driven the real version of this bus. If I ask him though, number 4511, he may know the reg of the real one, and it probably will match up. But I will have to ask him. In fact, I think his model, the one I bought for him, is a number 4511 as well. And if it is, I'm not going to go into the story, but yeah, there was a bad thing happened with my dad and that bus, but I don't really want to go into it. Cut a long story short, I was involved in an accident in it. Not his fault, obviously. Not his fault. Well, yes, he was sadly involved in a crash a few years ago now, which involved a Wright Eclipse Gemini in a car. But we won't go into that, so yeah, I'm just going to push her into shot for you. I suppose we could move the camera a bit closer, couldn't we? Move it a bit closer. And pan down, and then we'll just push her into shot a bit more. That's what I love about this bedspread, because it looks like she's driving down the road. So there you go then. So while you're having a look at her like that, I can read to you the information that I got online about the Wright Eclipse Gemini. This is all about the Wright Eclipse Gemini first edition. There are 3 in total. 4 little paragraphs, nothing much, but I just thought you'd be interested to hear some background. So here we go. The Wright Eclipse Gemini is a low-floor double-decker bus that was built by Wright Bus since 2001. It is based on the single-decker Wright Eclipse design. The second generation Gemini 2 was launched in 2009. Then in 2013 saw the launch of the third generation Gemini 3. Production of the Gemini has now been suspended due to Wright Bus entering administration in September 2019. The Eclipse Gemini was launched in 2001, initially on Volvo B7TL chassis, as a double-decker version of the existing Wright Eclipse. The original versions up to the facelifted Gemini 3 had both the upper and lower deck front windscreens forming part of a single oval shape with the destination blind in between. All Eclipse Gemini buses are fitted with LED rear lights. Although London and Lothian buses retain calico blinds, most are fitted with LED destination screens. As is common on most new buses, stop request buttons appear on both floors, which when pressed, the word stopping appears in red on a black glass effect panel. The interior of the Eclipse Gemini features curves similar to the exterior, which continues the modern feel. In London, as with most buses, Geminis often have two doors for passenger loading, one at the front and one at the centre, where elsewhere single door models are more common. On the London examples, the staircases are across from the centre entrance, while on single door models they are situated at the front, directly behind the driver's cab. So there you go, not much information there, just a little bit of reading for you. So you can see, like, if you look at the windscreen, look, it does sort of look like an oval. My dad calls it a fishbowl. He says it looks like a goldfish bowl. There you go. Just put her that side for you and you can have a look at her. But yeah, really, really nice model. I'm really glad I got this. It was worth what I paid for it. Like I said, it wasn't cheap. I think this bus is the most expensive bus that I've ever bought. But she will be in my collection forever. I'm not going to let her go. And the livery will correspond well with my other models as well. Yeah, I'm really happy with her. I don't think there's a single fault to her. She looks just like the real thing. And of course, I've travelled on these buses regularly. Regularly. And obviously my dad's driven a fair few of them over his time as well. Still does, every now and again. But, yeah, I can't really say much more about it. Oh, sorry about that. Safety. Yeah, if you call safety, it's all right. Don't know where that come from. Right, I think before I blow myself away, I think I'm going to end this review here. So, don't forget, if you've enjoyed the video, which I hope you have, and thank you for watching, by the way, don't forget, give a thumbs up. Leave a comment in the comment section. It's always nice to hear from you. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Especially if you like these kind of unboxing and reviews. I tend to do quite a lot of these. And obviously we've got 3 more buses to come. I'm going to unbox another one later today. So stay tuned for that. Excuse me. And then I've got 2 more coming just before Christmas, so we will have a look at that as well. We'll have a look at those. So don't forget to share the channel as well with your friends, your relatives. You know, try and get me some more subscribers. The more I have, the more motivation I get to do videos. And just remains for me to say, take care of yourselves, stay safe, stay strong. We're nearly there. 2020 is nearly over, and hopefully 2021 will be more promising. Stay strong, we're nearly there. You know, we're all in this together. I can't believe how fast the year's gone, actually, considering. Can't believe we're in December already. But, yeah, just stay strong, stay safe, keep your chin up. And until the next video, I'll bid you farewell.